Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So today I'm trying out a press-on nail hack, and this hack basically involves using acrylic to create these kind of acrylic press-ons. So I thought these would be a really cool hack to try, so let's just get straight into the video. So I'm going to start off by pushing back my cuticles. As always, I'm using a metal cuticle pusher, and my cuticles are quite thin and very hard to push back, so most of the time I don't push back my cuticles just because I usually don't have a lot. But for today's video I did feel like I could get a little bit of cuticle to lift, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going in at about a 45-degree angle and just pushing up any of that skin. And once I'm happy with that, I'm using my flame bit and my e-file on a forward mode, and I'm just going ahead and gently kind of pushing back that skin. I'm using a diamond bit because this is really gentle on the actual nails and the actual skin. So I like to use this to just kind of push all that skin back. As you can see here, I like to use a more kind of flat angle just so that it's not too much pressure on the nail plate and I actually don't end up overfiling. Then I like to switch my e-file to the reverse mode, and I like to do the other side. I was one of those people that just used the forward mode for everything, but once I started using the reverse side to actually push back the left side of my cuticles, it actually kind of changed the way my prep is, and I absolutely love it. So if you haven't actually used that reverse mode on your e-file for your cuticle prep, then definitely try it out. Then I'm just going in with a pair of sharp cuticle cutters and I'm just removing that excess skin. I usually don't have a lot, so this is also kind of hard, and because I do have some hangnails, I'm just going to kind of try buff them away. I do have a couple cuts on my fingers as well, so I'm gonna have to be careful of those. But once that's all nice and kind of smooth, I guess I just go ahead with my hand file and I just kind of file the free edge. This is just so that my nail kind of grows up evenly when it does grow, and of course you want to remove the shine of the natural nails using a buffer. So for today's video I'm going to be using my BT Art Box press-on nails or Gel X nails, whatever you want to call them, and I'm applying them with the gel glue that comes with the kit, and I'm just going to go ahead and quickly apply those. You want to make sure that you apply a little bit of product, not too much, and if you do get some gel squeezing on the sides, then just wipe that away before you cure. And this is such an easy and simple way of applying any nail set. And I do prefer applying all of my nails with gel rather than nail glue, just because gel is easier to soak off and nail glue kind of gets everywhere for me, and once it does, you know it's a mess. So I just prefer to stick to my good old kind of gel glue, and it's so much easier as well for me. I also feel like I get better adhesion and less air bubbles, so that's why I choose that. But if you want to use nail glue, then you can absolutely do so. Then, because these nail tips do have this little tab piece, I will just quickly file that off using my hand file, and that should create a nice straight edge. You can also take this time to kind of change up your shape or do whatever kind of length you want. I'm just going to keep it square and the same length. So once that's done, this is kind of like the most important part of this hack. You want to just apply a top coat and you want to leave that uncured, and what you basically want to do is apply a clear acrylic powder. I'm just going to do this as if it was a dip nail, just because that way I get the most even coverage. And then as you can see, just dipping the nail in and tapping off that excess powder. And as you can see, you can also go in and also just apply some more with the spatula, and once you're happy with it and everything is looking even, you can go ahead and cure. And the nail should cure nice and hard. The acrylic should not feel kind of soft or kind of wet. It should just cure with the gel, and I love this method. I think it's such a fast way to kind of get like a quick-ish kind of acrylic nail set. But when you do this kind of hack, I guess always remember to just reapply some more acrylic over the top, just like I am, because the acrylic won't soak up all of that gel at first, so you will have to keep applying a couple layers of acrylic before you cure. So if you're still watching the video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a heart emoji in the comment section below to let me know if you have enjoyed this hack. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button. And before you cure the nails, you can always just take your fingers or your gloves and just kind of clean up the sidewalls if you need to. That's only if you have like a bit of acrylic that's kind of hanging off the edge. Otherwise, I'm sure it's completely fine. And then once everything was nice and cured, I just went ahead and filed. So for the filing, it's really simple. All you have to do is file the sidewalls and the free edge, and that's pretty much it. You don't even have to file around the cuticle area. Of course, you absolutely can, but I felt like this was such an easy and flawless way to kind of get this acrylic kind of nail set, so I just kind of left the cuticle as it was. I honestly didn't feel like I needed to touch it up or file it in any way. So once I'm done with filing, I'm also going to go ahead and buff the surface of the nail with a buffer, and this makes all the difference. It kind of takes away that grittiness from the acrylic and just turns it into a nice kind of smooth surface. So I then decided to just top off these nails with some really simple kind of line nail art, and I'm using one of my favorite gel liners. I will link them in the description box down below, and I do have a discount code for the gel liners. They do come in a set of about 20 per box, so definitely check them out. I absolutely love these, and I'm just doing this kind of cool and funky nail art and just curing for about 60 seconds. So after applying the top coat, I did cure again for another full 60 seconds, and I was really happy with the nails. I then also just quickly applied a little bit of cuticle oil and massaged that in really good. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little hack. I think these nails definitely feel a little bit more sturdier than the usual kind of Gel X nails that I wear, or I bet it could even strengthen some of the actual press-on nails out there. So if you haven't tried this hack out, you can definitely give it a go. I think it was really interesting, and I would be really kind of interested to see how long these would last. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.